Shannon, how impressive was the 20-block game by the Lakers?
Hey, Gil, how we doing?
We're doing good.
Before I go, Skip, I don't know if you noticed this, but can you tell the people at home who was the first Western Conference Player of the Week of 2020?
Oh.
Doncic or...
No. That's
Tell
good.
us?
Old GOAT. Pick right up where he left off.
He is kind of an old goat.
The old GOAT James.
Old goat.
Yeah.
Skip, it just goes to show you how good they can be defensively. But I'm not surprised, Skip. I think people, you know, when you look at Dwight, go backwards. Dwight Howard is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Dwight Howard is one of the preeminent defensive players in the history of the NBA.
He's been extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Yep, and now they're going to guarantee his deal. And they should.
And they gave him a specific task.
Yep.
Challenge everything, rebound. If you score, it's a bonus. None of those. And he's been one of the great teammates. Skip, you see him on the sideline, and I mean, everybody that does something good, he's up and he's excited. JaVale McGee is a 7-footer. Now, he's not the greatest on-ball defender, but weak side help, he's challenging all things at the rim. And he understands you're going to get on a lot of posters because some guy's going to catch you sometimes. But he's going to block a lot of shots. 20 minutes, 6 blocks. And then AD. He's another guy with JaVale. JaVale, rebound, challenge all things. Anything you give us on the offensive end is a bonus. Now, here's where it gets a little complicated, but this is the greatness of Anthony Davis. AD, we need between 25 and 30 a night. We need somewhere between 9 and 11 rebounds a night, and we need you to challenge all things. He said, I got you. That's why right now he's the Defensive Player of the Year. On everybody, big boy. Yeah, Skip. So I'm not surprised. And I'm like, because I think it was about 6 weeks ago, Skip, they had 14 blocks. And I'm like, damn, that's a lot of block shots. And then the 20? Let's just go to show. And we got guys on ball. Avery Bradley, he's a difference maker. I hope that ankle, dang, he can't. Woo, if he could just, Skip, he about to get a layup. And he just steps the wrong way and it rolls over his own. I was like, come on. And then Danny Green knocking out 3-and-D guy. So I'm not surprised that where we are, because we have guys that know their roles, Skip. Whereas LeBron last year, young guys, Skip, ain't nobody trying to play no D. Because you make a name of yourself doing what? Because if you look at Kawhi Leonard done play the defense better than he did back in his past. But what can he do now, Skip? He can score. Paul George play defense. What can he do? He can score. Only Patrick Beverly has kind of made a name for himself just playing solely defense. And now Doc has turned the reins over to him, letting him run the offense. So, Skip, I'm not surprised. We 4th in defensive efficiency. We 4th in second chance point. You might get an offensive rebound, but put it back up. I dare you. We're going to throw it up in the stands. Get it out!
Get it out. Interesting.
Hey, go.
So, is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Thank you. So, my problem with the 20-block game on Sunday night was that despite all those blocks, the Lakers almost lost to the 13-24 Detroit Pistons, who were without Blake Griffin, and Reggie Jackson, and Luke Kennard, and Markieff Morris. That's 4 starters are out. And Detroit almost came back despite 20 blocks to beat them?
Yeah, they shot 35 free throws.
Okay. Well, let's see what happened in the fourth quarter, because LeBron James was part of a 15-0 LA Laker run to start the fourth quarter. 15-0. That's pretty good. And LeBron made a layup at 11:07 left in the game. And then they were on their way to being up by 11 points at that point. And then could we see what started happening to LeBron down the stretch of this Sunday night game?
Skip, this about the defense.
He missed a 20-footer there with 10 minutes left. Then he misses a layup. He did like an up and up. How can you miss a layup?
Skip, this is about defense.
Now there's a turnover. He just dribbles the ball in traffic. Then he winds up missing a free throw to tie the game. I'm talking. Misses a free throw to tie the game, and then with the game tied, he misses another 20-footer, and then he misses a 3 with 2:03 left, and then he winds up missing a 20-foot jumper trying to slam the door with 45 seconds left. I'm sorry that went so fast, but it was just it's a montage of badness from LeBron James.
Skip, that was not the question.
Yeah, it's what happened with 20 blocks. It still came down to that, where they came back and led the game by a point with, what time was the free throw? 6:44 left. All of a sudden, Detroit's ahead, and LeBron is shooting a free throw to tie, and he nearly airballs it. It barely touches the front of the rim.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Skip, because I was not going to even do this. Did you know LeBron James had a higher plus than the other 4 starters combined? He had a plus 23.
Yeah.
With LeBron on the court, Jenny, he had a plus 23, and he won by 7.
Here's the bottom line to the fourth quarter. In the final 11 minutes and 7 seconds of the game, LeBron James made 1 of 2 free throws. He had 1 late dunk, and he scored 3 total points over the last 11:07 of a game. The Pistons minus 4 starters almost came back and won at Staples Center with 20 blocks. How do you explain that, Shannon? That's pretty pathetic,
Did they
actually.
win?
That's kind of scary.
Did they win?
They finally pulled away late, shooting free throws to win by 6.
I know a
Way
team,
to go.
I know a team that played in that same building that got booed out the court.
We're changing the subject. You're not answering my question.
Hold on, Skip.
How could you?
Hold
It's
on.
a 20-block game, and you almost lost to the lowly Pistons.
Whoa.
And there's no Blake, and there's no Reggie, and there's no Luke Kennard, and there's no Markeith, and you almost lost?
The team that plays in the basement give up 140. And they almost got beat again. They gave up 132.
The subject.
You changed the subject.
I
You
didn't
made
change the
it about LeBron.
subject.
Hold on.
I just showed you. I put into context.
No context.
We got 20 blocks.
We did.
You almost lost to the Pistons.
Whoa.
How can you gloat about it?
I thought I told
What
you.
are you doing?
Hold on. This
We
is what-
need context.
Okay.
I gave you context.
Okay, context. This is what I
You
do.
should have said, man, I don't know what we're doing.
At Club Shay Shay, there's a couple of things I took off my menu because you just weren't sellers anymore. Excuses. I took that off the menu. I took QBR off the menu.
Okay.
I also took almost one off the menu because there was no go. They wasn't doing anything for me, Skip Bayless. The question was, how impressive, and you tried to make it to be a montage about LeBron. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not. I'm proud of myself, actually, because I put this in context.
We won.
Wait a second. You miss a 3, you miss a layup, then you turn it over, then you miss a free throw, then you miss a 20-footer, then you miss a 3, then you miss a 20-footer as you're trying to slam the door, and you can't slam
What about that triple dub?
So with 45 seconds left, the Pistons still have life.
What about that
thanks to
triple
your
dub?
missed 20-footer.
What about that triple dub?
It's the most overrated stat.
Oh, now it's overrated. Now, you know what, Skip Bayless?
You know what? Here's the point about LeBron James. He should average a triple-double, and he does not.
No, we don't.
He should, with Anthony Davis alongside. That's an automatic nightly triple-double.
Skip.
That's what that should
But
be.
Skip, if you think about it, Anthony Davis did not have a very good night shooting the basketball. He was only 7 of 16. So he didn't have a great night shooting the basketball. That happens sometimes. He's not gonna shoot 50+% every single night, but I think the mark of a good team or a good team that's trying to become great is that you find ways to win. Because you're like, who cares about a game in January? Now, had they lost this game, and I said, well, Skip, it's just a game in January, but no. 20 blocks. We'll give you a second chance. You get the rebound, put it up. I dare you.
Okay.
And
Good.
AD say, get it out.
All right.
Dwight Howard say, get it out.
And the Pistons almost said, get out of Staples, Lakers.
Hold on. That's what they did on Friday night. Y'all was booed off the court.
And they should have been.
Why?
But they didn't have 2 starters. They didn't have Paul George or Pat Bev.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, that's two out of 5 of your defensive.
And guess what happened? And then you almost gave up 132 points. What about this defensive team that you keep telling me about?
I keep telling you, that team just circles a date.
Exactly.
Circle a date, and they say, that one.
But
That
but
one.
Skip, you do understand, though. You're not going to see us in the first round. So you circling a date. And see, sometimes a man can meet his destiny on the very road he took to.
I've heard that before.
You have. And you're going to hear it again. But guess what? When we cut down the net, do they cut down the nets in the NBA? We don't do that, huh? But I will be there.
Do they?
Yeah, I just want you. We going on location.
Maybe you will.
The Clippers have a plan. LeBron does
got no
not
plan.
have a plan.
They got
Home every night.
No,
It's 37 minutes. It's 38 minutes.
Yeah, we try to
he
win.
leads the NBA in shots attempted in the fourth quarter as he attempts to stuff that stat sheet as he chases Kareem.
We ain't chasing no Kareem.
Yeah.
All we try to do, we try to get number 4. Skip, we can try to win ball games. That's what we trying to do. You think LeBron wants to play 35 minutes a night? They put him on the bench. I mean,
Yeah, I do.
Skip, Anthony Davis.
I think he'd like to play 40 minutes. now.
Anthony Davis. No. Anthony Davis was minus 11, Skip.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, come on, bro. We have a lead. That's why you think he was plus 23, and you win by 7. Because when he goes to the bench, it goes to hell in a handbasket.
So the Clippers have decided when we meet the Lakers, we put them right back in their place, and our goal is to win the finals.
Our goal is to win game and win the finals. But we got due. Y'all not winning no more games from us. Yeah, we got due on that.
We'll
2020 starting off right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's get to that game and see who's healthy.
Hey, no. It's the Lakers versus the Clippers. That's all you need to know.
We'll see.
all
I mean,
you
maybe
need
we're
to
load
care about
managing.
And we gonna put some. We got something for Luka. We got something for Luka on
Is that
Friday.
fun? Load managing is not fun.